Hi everyone, it's us and happy Halloween. Things we do live, eh? And it's the ladies in the red hat, but my red hat's in the office. So I've got a purple one on, and actually I can't see because it's too big. So I'm going to take it off and leave Nick with the red hat. That's better. I can see everybody. Hi Nick, how are you today?
Actually, quite glad of the red hat because I'm covering up a bad hair day.
Yes, mine looks a lot better in this light, I have to say. If I'm not in this light, it looks a bit dodgy and needs a hairdressing touch and a nice bit of colour on it, I think.
I've got
But
big hair
how is
too.
everything? So it's a grotty day. I think the last time we did a live stream yard, it was a much nicer day than it is today.
It's hideous here. It's
It is.
freezing and it's wet. It's horrible.
Yeah, it's grey and it's not my favourite time of year at all. Roll on next April, March, April, and I'm happier again. So, what have we been up to this week?
Oh, Wendy, red hat, foot and ankle show, red hat.
Yeah, do you want to share some bits about the foot and ankle show because you were there, I wasn't.
The foot and ankle show was absolutely amazing. The buzz that we got from that foot and ankle show was just amazing. The position that we chose was right in the corner. What we didn't know was because we chose it because it was opposite the coffee bit. What we didn't know was where we were positioned. The minute you walked in, you saw us. We were right there, so you could see the jigsaw, you could see us ladies, you could see the stand. The activity that was around that and the hee-haws and the good humor and the laughs and the people that came to see us was amazing. It was really good. It showed us in the light that we wanted to be shown, that we're not a stick in the mud, we're not a let's read off a piece of paper, we're people with personalities, and we put that into our clients, and that's what we give. It got a bit surreal and hilarious. People kept coming and asking, could they borrow the red hats? Could they have their pictures taken in the red hats? It was just, oh my God, Wendy, it was brilliant. It was brilliant.
Yeah, I was sad I missed it. I had exhibition envy. I must say, I was sad that I missed that. It would have been fun, but
You had the best time ever.
yeah, one of those things I couldn't go, so I didn't.
Next year.
Next year, well,
Oh, no,
yeah,
you're
I
not
don't
on
think.
yet.
No, I don't think there is one next year, is it? I have another 18 months or so before the next one. I'm not here. So I'll miss the next one as well, which is a
Do you know what I
shame.
could do? I could borrow your red hat, sit it in the corner, and put my Wendy on a stick on it.
You could, but I don't want that one nicked because it was quite expensive. It's a
Oh, I
proper
might get
hat.
her a bit quicker.
I had to measure my head for it.
Oh, wow.
I know. It is pretty funky, though. It is
It's
pretty funky.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So we did that, and that's taken up a lot of our time this week. And if anybody's watching that went to the show, please contact us because we've still got this great show offer that's going to run. If you're at the show, you can take advantage of that, and it will help you and help your clinic. It's going to boost it no end, and it's going to give you some time off in the evenings as well, so you're not going home and doing yet more work when actually trick or treating with your kids is going to be much more interesting. And that's probably why you started a clinic in the first place. Not necessarily for trick or treating, of course, but because you wanted to control your own life, you wanted to create your own life rather than working from somebody else. But you're probably finding that it doesn't quite work like that because you're at home
Mm.
now answering emails, replying to telephone messages, trying to get back to people that called you as well. And that's just a pain, and that's just eating into the time that you'd hoped whenever you started you wouldn't be doing now. So, yeah, if you came to the show, grab the leaflet, or if you can't find that, just give us a call and say you came to the show and we'll help you out.
Do you know what one lady said to me, and I felt so bad for her? She said she spent all day in a clinic, which is tiring in itself because it is tiring seeing lots and lots of people being in your clinic. She was then coming home and working to midnight catching up on the admin. What kind of life is that?
That's no life. And to be honest, if I'd spoken to her, and I would say this to anybody, as you know, if you've got to that situation and you're not making say 10 grand a month, I would actually start to question why you're doing it, because you probably would get, you're not going to get 10 grand a month in the NHS, nothing like, but you would have a more structured life again. You'd have your life back, and you'd have the pension bonuses on top. Yeah, there is a better way, isn't there? I mean, that is heartbreaking to hear that somebody is now working their backside off, probably 6 days a week as well, and working till midnight to catch up on all the stuff that they don't need to be doing.
Do you know what my answer to her was? Hand it over, we'll do it for you.
Yeah,
we'll do it for you. We'll make your phone calls. We'll book your patients in. We'll move them. We'll stop you missing patients, because patients who either don't leave a message, or when you call them back, they've already found somebody else. I said, let us do it. We'll do it for you. Then you can have your day in the clinic, go home and have a social life and do what you want to do, because we've done it for you.
100%. But of course, people are going to say there's a cost to that. That's going to come out of my profit. Well, we are a taxable cost as well. You can claim your tax back from us, and we will make up the shortfall within a month or so. You'll realise that actually we're not a cost, because you're getting consistently getting full clinics, you're getting all your waiting list managed, you're getting your cancellation process managed and everything like that. So you'll soon find that the cost to you is negligible, but the benefits are massive. You'll get your time back, you'll feel reinvigorated again, and you will probably end up seeing more people, because you're not suddenly having gaps in your day where you're trying to catch up on things, because you're probably doing that as well. So you'll probably be able to fit in another 1 or 2 people each day as well.
Can you imagine, right, the scenario where you are a one-man band, or you're a husband and wife team, and you're not feeling well? Can you imagine anything worse than having to call all your patients yourself when you're already not feeling well, when all you have to do is phone us and we'll do it for you, and you could just go and recover?
Yeah. It's just that peace of mind, isn't it? And that somebody else is there for you. And as Jen often says, your cheerleader as well. I mean, that's a vital thing, I think, because, and I hadn't thought of it that way actually, and until she mentioned the word cheerleader, that so often being on your own in a business, even if you've got a small team around you, actually is really, really tough. But if you're on your own completely, you've only got yourself to answer to. But actually, we're here. We have your back. We can support you. You can email us. You can send us messages saying, "Oh, I can't do this. I can't cope. Can you help?" And put it onto our shoulders, and we'll take some of that strain off you, stress and strain. I mean, last year I had so many people ringing me, literally crying, because their clinics were falling apart because they were closed and things. And that's what we're here for as well. We're not someone that's anonymous in the background. We are part of you. We're part of your business, because we really care. Seriously, we really care that you're doing really well and you're happy.
Do you know what was really nice? Was to finally meet in person some of our existing clients. But yeah, they felt like friends. They felt like I'd known them for ages.
Yeah, I can see Mrs. Lindsay is watching this.
Yeah, she's wondering what she's going to win next.
Yes, yeah, Kath, what do you watch me? I'll think of something. It might be a booby prize. But yes, but seriously, we're not an anonymous service. We're not somebody over there that doesn't care about you. We really do. We really do care about people that we work with and want you to succeed. That's our aim, want you to succeed and be happy. As my team know, happiness is a big goal for me. And it's in our team charter. I keep saying that my word is happiness, and everyone's going, huh? They don't get it. They don't get it.
I think they kind of do now, because they can kind of see different ways of looking at the word happiness and what does that equate to. And do you know something? If we can stop one client having to do their admin up until midnight at night, I'm happy.
Which brings me really sort of neatly in our tip of the week. I had a bit of pushback on our tip of the week this week, which I was expecting, to be honest, because it is email autoresponders. And I don't mean I'm out of office on holiday, because you're then telling somebody you're on holiday and having, woo, great time, hopefully. But it's that autoresponder. We've all got them. It comes back, doesn't it? You perhaps email, I don't know, the council tax or something like that. Thank you for your email. It's very valuable to us. We'll respond to you within 7 days. And you think, seriously? 7 days? Why did you even bother telling me? I detest autoresponders. And I think I put on my little message this morning that if they could be banished, I'd be very happy. They don't help anybody. They don't manage your clients. They don't. They're horrible things. They just say, I'm too busy for you. If you've got a pretty close relationship with your clients, they won't mind when you reply because they know you will. Mm-hmm. But even better is if you can't get to them and you really think they are very time constrained, get someone else to reply.
Yeah.
Like us.
I was going to say, we can do that.
Add that bit on. Yeah, just get somebody else to reply if you can't do it. And if that is really important to you. But I do feel that generic autoresponders come across as rude, flippant, and I don't give a shit.
They're not personal, are they?
No.
Even if you go in, hi, what's your name? Hi, Mr. Smith. I have got your email. I will respond to you just shortly.
Yeah, I don't like them. I mean, when somebody puts, I'm going to go off on my soapbox now. When you get an email back saying, I'll reply within 7 days, are you sitting there and crossing off the days until they reply?
You know, they're not going to.
Nobody cares. Nobody's going to look at that. Ridiculous. So scrap those autoresponders. Be genuine, be real, be caring, be authentic. And if it's important to you that they get replied to, and you don't want to be hovering over those emails 24 hours a day, because that is really not good either. Because it means that somebody else is driving your agenda every day, and that's not healthy psychologically. But if you really think you need those ones replied to really fast, get someone to do them, like us, or if not us, somebody else, a virtual PA somewhere that you can just say, can you manage my inbox? And they'll pop onto that inbox every now and again, check if there's anything in there and reply for you. So you don't have to.
We do that for several of our existing clients.
Shall I climb off my soapbox now? Because I've just gone up to 6'6" standing on a soapbox. So I better get down a bit, back down to 6 foot again.
Yeah, I was going to say, don't fall off.
Don't fall off. That was a bit rude. Anyway, so where are we? We're halfway through the week now. We're going to continue doing these on a Wednesday lunchtime, early afternoon. We think it's probably a better time than Friday afternoon. So we'll continue at this time, and you can always watch them anytime you feel like, or not.
We're going to have the ladies on as well, though, aren't we?
Yeah, we are. I mean, we're going to mix and match it a bit. It's not going to, I might not be on it each week. Nick might not be on it each week. We're going to bring in all of our team. We'll be doing some every now and again as well. So they'll bring a different dimension and a different element to it. So you'll meet everybody over time.
That's nice. That is going to be really nice.
Yeah, it will. Some of them are a bit nervous. We know we're just talking at the moment into the ether because our people have just dropped off because they've got bored with me on my soapbox. Don't blame you. But I think it'll be nice over time for people to see the rest of our team and get to know them as well, rather than them just being a number sitting behind a desk.
I just look at you and talk to you.
Yeah, exactly. They'll get used to it. It is nerve-wracking, I think, the first time you do it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But
you and I are old hands.
Yeah, with old hands. I think it's like anything. It's always very nerve-wracking the first 1 or 2 times you do it, but after a while it becomes second nature. Definitely. Yeah, and I think, and it's a lot easier when there's more than one person on this. Doing it yourself is more nerve-wracking because you are literally talking to yourself, and that's quite hard, I think. But if you've got 2 or 3 people on, I mean, we can have up to 10 on this apparently on StreamYard. So if anyone doesn't use StreamYard, it's fantastic. You can have 10 people all on this at the same time, all having a little natter and a conversation going backwards and forwards. So it's cool. And yeah, and the safety in numbers, isn't there, when there's more than one?
Yeah,
as they say.
I always find it really awkward when I'm trying to do like a bomb video or something, and there literally is me, and you're just looking at yourself thinking, "Oh God."
I know. It is. It's strange, isn't it? It is strange. Anyway, I think we have nattered on for long enough today.
I think so.
Yeah. So let's take. Well, I've taken my hat off. Everyone have a happy Halloween. My neighbour gave me this. I was feeling really unhappy last week or the week before. I can't remember. And he saw me outside and asked if I was okay, and I said, "No, I'm not really. I'm not that bit not very good." And I just went in and didn't speak to him anymore. Bless him. And then the next day, that appeared on my doorstep. And he said he'd seen it in a shop. He sent me a text. He said he'd seen it, and he said he thought it was all bright and rather beautiful colours, and thought it might cheer me up. So cute. Yeah, it was so cute. I have lovely neighbours.
Your squirrel will like that.
My squirrel. Oh yeah, there's loads of them out there. Anyway, we're going to ramble on forever if we're not careful. So I'll see you back out of the room, Nick. And we'll see all you lovely people next week at 12:30, and we'll bring Wendy's Wednesday tip of the week, actually on a Wednesday. That's a miracle, isn't it? And please, anybody, if you have any questions, anything you would like an answer to, it can be anything. Go on, test us. That'll be interesting. Ask us, and we will answer it live on here.
Try.
So bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.
See you next week. Happy Halloween.